What's up, members of the barrio? It's John, coming to you from the harbor outside of Brookfield Place. And with summer upon us, there are so many great things you can take advantage of in this city during the warm weather months. I'm gonna share with you 12 amazing things to do in New York City during the summer. Make sure to subscribe and click that bell to turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any other New York City guides. Here we go. There's something special about getting on a boat to admire this city, and a floating bar is one way to do it in style. The North River Lobster Company is one of your cheapest ways to take a cruise around Manhattan. It's just $10 for a ticket, so hop on board this 3-deck boat, which is well known for their lobster rolls and seafood. There's also a bar on board. My best advice for a cheaper experience is just to order a beer, sit back, relax, and enjoy the scenery. There's something nice about getting away from the hustle and bustle of Manhattan and relaxing on the Hudson River. The coolest part is that the boat does 45-minute loops, so you can stay on after it returns and go on as many rounds as you want. Try to time this around sunset for an even better photo opportunity. In a city that has so many expensive boat tours, going on a ride with North River Lobster Co. is a no-brainer. Guys, before going any further, if you're a fan of dollar pizza like I am, check out my Dollar Pizza Addict shirt, recently added to my store. Link down below if you're interested in purchasing it. All proceeds go directly to support the channel. Moving forward though, why go to the movies in New York during the summer when you can have an outdoor cinema experience? And there are so many great places to watch movies outdoors in the summer, mostly through the parks department. For example, Monday nights in Bryant Park, Wednesday nights in July and August in Riverside Park, and then another really cool option is to watch movies on board the Intrepid, a retired aircraft carrier. Super, super cool. I'm putting a link down below in the description to a list of all the outdoor movies during the summer, so please do check that out and come say hi to me because I'm likely to be at some of them myself. This is one of the best free activities to do in New York City, period. Kayaking in the Hudson or East River is also an amazing way to get some exercise. Let's start with the Hudson River. There's spots on Pier 26, 84, and 96. I first tried it in Tribeca with my twin brother, and it was kind of surreal floating on the Hudson, taking in the city sights. But this year you can even kayak at Brooklyn Bridge Park, and if it was my first time in New York City, it would be my top choice. You've got Manhattan on one side and the looming Brooklyn Bridge on the other. The friendly all-volunteer staff will help you get ready. It's a 20-minute time limit, so take as many photos as you can. Sometimes it's nice to be reminded that the best things in life are free. Central Park is great to visit year-round, but there's so much going on there during the summer, making it a can't-miss destination. We recently filmed a 15 things to do in Central Park video. I'll put a card to it now. Make sure to watch it when you're done with this video. But I'll tell you some of my favorite ideas that would be especially good in summer. One is free fishing at Harlem Meer. Yeah, Manhattan is not a place you'd ever expect to do this, but it's actually a super fun activity. Keeping on the aquatic theme, you could rent a model sailboat near 76th Street, $12 for 30 minutes, the perfect thing to do with kids. A classic idea is having your own picnic at Sheep Meadow, or just bringing along a frisbee. Or go rent a bike, wander by foot. You honestly don't need much of a plan. Also, make sure to look up Central Park Summer Stage for a schedule of concerts, some of which are free. Central Park is a can't-miss destination during the summer months. When the weather's warm, my favorite place to have a drink in New York City is at a rooftop bar. And that's one thing that New York has no shortage of. In fact, we're gonna be doing a video dedicated to rooftop bars real soon. And today, we're gonna concentrate on 235th. It's very popular with tourists, but there's a reason for that. You are paying to drink on one of the top rooftop views in all of the city. I love the happy hour specials during the week from 2 to 7 p.m. It's one of my favorite spots to take an out-of-towner, but we recently went at night, and there's something very cool about going during peak hours as well. If you want to dance, there's a bit more of a club vibe downstairs. While the cocktail selection isn't huge, we enjoyed our mojitos a lot. But of course, the best part is just taking in those stunning views of the Empire State Building and the rest of the skyline. Try to add this to your summer trip if you're looking for some fun nightlife. When you think of a hot summer day in the city, the perfect food to cool you off is ice cream. Now let's talk about Morgenstern's. I'm not saying they're the best ice cream in New York, but I'm also not saying they're not the best ice cream. They were super busy the last time we went and have some very cool options like the King Kong banana split. And while they're not cheap at all at $5.75 a scoop, with all the choices available, we still opted for classics. I loved my cookies and cream. Adriana went for a simple French vanilla, and the results were delicious. Highly recommended if you have a sweet tooth during your summer visit to New York City. I'm all about eating street food in New York City during the summer, and there's something really special about the Queens Night Market. While you can't combine all the diverse goodness of New York City into just one location, this place is as close as you're going to get. The vendors are constantly changing, but on our trip there, we sampled a ton of things like Indonesian sausage skewers, Chilean hot dogs, a delicious arepa cone from Colombia, Bolivian beef heart skewers. You get the picture. My favorite dessert that night was an amazing Romanian twister cake. Sharing is caring. They also have live music and beer, making this an unbelievable place to sample some of New York's finest ethnic cuisine. When it's hot and humid out, finding an air-conditioned place to spend a few hours is a must, and the good news for you is that New York City has some of the best museums in the world. I'm gonna lead off this list with the Paley Center. Play video games on the first floor, watch old TV shows and commercials on the second, and all for a suggested donation of just $10. Check out the New York Historical Society and their impressive collection of Tiffany lamps. Or if you want something even quirkier, head to Brooklyn and the City Reliquary, a museum of strange New York City artifacts. If you're weird like me, you'll love it. My favorite off-the-beaten-path museum in New York is the Transit Museum. I love how you can walk around old subway cars and see how they've changed throughout history. One cool bonus tip on the topic of museums: if you go to the Met at any point, make sure to stop by the Rooftop Garden absolutely for free if you've already paid admission. They have some stunning views of both Central Park and the city, and most people don't even realize it's there. Going to Coney Island is a New York City tradition. It is by far the most famous beach and boardwalk in the city, and a great place to spend a summer day. We just filmed a vlog here a week ago. This place rocks. Start off any trip there with a stop at Nathan's Hot Dogs, which was founded in, you guessed it, Coney Island. I like the one on the boardwalk better since the lines move a little bit faster. Then head for Dino's Wonder Wheel. No trip to Coney Island is complete without at least one ride high above with a bird's eye view of the water and the city. Then just go wander the amusement parks and win a prize if you're lucky. Don't forget to ride the world-famous Cyclone if you're into roller coasters. After that, it's tough to go wrong on the boardwalk. From eating Italian ice to just exploring the pier, make sure to hit up the Coney art walls for some of New York City's best street art. Seriously. While New York has 2 Major League Baseball teams, if you're looking for something a little bit more affordable and family-friendly, we've got 2 great options for you. The first, the Staten Island Yankees. And half the fun of going to a Staten Island Yankees game is taking the free ferry, sit on the right side for a really nice view of the Statue of Liberty. The second choice is the Brooklyn Cyclones. They are located in Coney Island, which we discussed earlier in this video. So I recommend going to a day game with the Brooklyn Cyclones and going to explore the boardwalk and some of the amusement parks after. It's a great 1-2 punch. My absolute favorite beach to go swimming in New York City is Rockaway, and there's a lot of other really cool things going on there as well. The first tip I have for Rockaway Beach is to take the NYC ferry, which is just $2.75 one way. Admire the awesome skyline views on your way to my favorite beach in the city. I find the atmosphere here way more subdued and family friendly than some of the other New York options, and on a super hot day, there's nothing like a dip in the Atlantic. But there's also a small boardwalk. I love the burgers and beer at Rippers. You can even drink some of their local Rockaway brews. Of course, my first sip, I drip a bit. Better yet, walk a few blocks to the Rockaway Beach Surf Club, a classic destination, and hit up Taco Way for some great fish tacos. There's plenty to do here to keep you occupied on a summer's day. Make sure to have Rockaway Beach on your list. Open to the public starting May 1st, Governor's Island is such a cool hideaway, and it's just a stone's throw away from Lower Manhattan. Half the fun of going to Governor's Island is the $3 round-trip ferry. While the ride is about 5 minutes, it's so cool approaching this little gem. There's a lot going on to keep you busy, like visiting Castle Williams, an old fort from the War of 1812. Or just do my favorite thing, rent a city bike for an hour and cycle around. The views from the water are truly some of the best in all of New York City. You could head down New York's longest slide, well, if you can find it. I highly recommend bringing a picnic lunch and just setting up shop somewhere to enjoy the day. But Governor's Island has so much going on, especially during the weekend with extra food trucks. The ice cream sandwich was phenomenal. You'll have a great time here, guaranteed. Guys, tell me down below in the comments if I missed a really cool summer activity in New York. I'm curious what you think. And also make sure to check out my other New York City playlists if you're visiting this city. We have covered so many different ideas and guides. Make sure to give them a look. Guys, thank you as always for watching. You're the best. Until next time.